part 4 now of our sword. Let's go ahead and go, man. So we left off, we just fought a boss, and we're gonna fight another boss, because it's POE. There's 100 bosses in the game. Although in early access, I think there's 50, which is cool. Dang, I couldn't move. I think he stunned us.
I need more time.
See, this doesn't do that much damage. It's mostly the frost bomb that does the big damage. I think this is basically just a freeze, but freezing them allows us to get in free damage. Alright, so like I said, we're coming to a boss. This boss, though, is quite difficult. Although, after seeing the results from that last fight, maybe not. What I find more interesting is, like, looking at our passives. I generally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, these could be 6 extra, like, damage nodes. I could, well, I'd move these 3 over here, and we'd get all these, like, damage ones over here. Maybe don't even need that mana regen. I don't think I'm gonna go for crit right now. Crit later is pretty much, like, mandatory for a lot of builds, to be honest, to get, like, damage. Like, 'cause there's nowhere else to get damage. Holy! That was big damage that they dealt to me. Okay, cool. Another support gem. Okay, so we have some options on our, what is it, the ice armor, Arctic armor. So I was thinking about getting clarity. Let's see what other things that we can get. We can get additional accuracy. Support skills. Oh, just the supported skills deal no, I'm not sure about that. I think I'd rather just take the extra regen, the mana regen. Recover 12% of life for 4 seconds when supported skills call an enemy. That's not to be good. Have increased ignite duration, but it's only on the supported skill. If it was just 50% increased freeze, but it's only on when the enemy hits me. So clarity, like, it's just extra mana regen. Like, it's always good. Chance of shock. Yeah, these are all of them. So the only one that would be good is this, and we'll go ahead and lock it in, because remember, we're gonna get negative mana regen. It's cut in half, which is pretty big. But in return, our mana becomes our HP. Should we get another level? Do we have like a big node coming up? No, it's literally just, say 15? No, it's 5. This may be a little bit early for the boss. I was, I think, 17 or 18 when I did this on my my ranger, and it was a rough fight. Like, I mean, this is the final boss coming up for this act, so it is not easy. We may have to move around some gems. Oh, is it not in use? Oh, disabled because not enough. Oh, that's interesting. This makes it cost more spirit. By how much? 10 more spirit to get that. Ah, okay. So I guess you can't just throw in another, like, support gem on the aura without an additional cost. But right now I don't really need the mana regen. It's not important at all. Dude, this one's so tanky. What build is this? This right now we are playing Frost Bomb Ice Nova, and I could say I could recommend this as it's very beginner friendly. Frost Bomb just crazy DPS, and then everything's frozen, so like it ain't gonna be doing damage to you if it's frozen, you know. So you throw Frost Bomb down, then you freeze it, and then they all pop. That's the goal. My HP is actually really low. On my other build, we had a lot more at this point. Let's see if we have any other upgrades. We could maybe use an amulet. We'll go back to town and check out if there is. So right now, we can open up the quest too. You can always open up this thing right here. Oh, what is it? Is it quest log? Or is it M for map? Oh, that's, thanks for playing Path of Exile. I think it's this. Okay, so we have all of the quests completed that we currently can. So there's no more extra, like, skill points or anything like that. We actually got the extra 20 HP. This is a really cool looking skill. Okay, And then I hate these guys because they leave like a pool of blood, and we're not super tanky, so we shouldn't walk over it, but I want to eliminate it now. Yeah, all the damage is pretty much from Frostbomb, I've noticed. But that's okay. Because the Nova's really pretty much here for the chill. I mean, about one, depending on the enemy, it's about like 1 to 3. Trying to gain a level, one more level before fighting the boss to make it maybe a little bit easier. And I believe this boss hits for cold damage.
I'm carrying enough already.
Because I believe the boss arena is right here. And then we're going to go back to town, and we're going to see if we can get any upgrades. If we get an amulet, that'd be nice. Last time there was that one, like, into amulet. I probably should have grabbed that. Looks like we're kind of full on inventory right now anyway. So we're going to go back, sell everything, and then hopefully there's, like, a small little room where we can get maybe another level here. So we're going to go control clicked on him, and then we're going to go to Una, and then we're going to sell everything unless we get something that we actually want. This, though, I should salvage it because it does give me, like, one of those sockets. This one. And then you can see if you, I don't think you can't do anything. I don't think there's anything else that has a socket here. So we're gonna go sell items, and then we're just gonna sell everything.
I like this one.
These are for upgrading, like the quality of armor. Don't really have a good benefit of it right now. I don't really need this one. I'm not gonna really care about these right now. More charges for me. Ideally, like for me, I like that one over whatever we had before, which was. Recovery rate, because that means in the boss fight, which is usually the area that like you want like more charges. Oh, 10 strength might be kind of nice, but I'd rather sell it. No amulet, unlucky. There was an amulet. It was like 1,000 gold last time, but no amulet. Now, if you really want to fill up that slot, we can go to Finn, but my guess is the amulet is going to be very expensive. 4,000 for a random amulet, which we have half the amount. But let's go ahead and go back. Oh, thanks for letting me know that it's not listed at POE 2. Thank you. That is big. Thank you, mate. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and continue now. Oops, I'm dragging this chat over here. Okay, there we go. Your damage is definitely there. Your character's squishy. Well, you do need to like roll out of the bosses. If you really want to get mind over matter, which is what we're gonna do, it's gonna be super easy. Is it better to sell or disenchant? So as long as you have the currency, it is better to do. In my personal opinion, it's better. Oh, this is the arena right now. Let's just go for it. If we need to do it a couple times, we may need to do it. This boss, like I said, is pretty hard. I'd say ideally level 17 would be probably a little more comfortable, and if we need to, like I said, we can try. But as far as disenchant versus the sell, ideally, if you always disenchant your rares, I would say, because you're not going to have enough regal orbs. But if you already have enough like of these to upgrade, like all of your items are at least blue, then you could start selling if you want gold. It's not a bad idea. So since he's moving way slower, it makes everything much easier. Oh man, this is so much easier. It's so easy because what you want to do is stand behind every single POE boss. It's just the way this game works. But since he moves way slower, the whole boss fight is almost memes, to be honest. Because he's all frozen too. He's not going anywhere. Okay, now we're moving into phase 2.
Desolation. I smell your blood.
So eventually there's going to be some stuff on the ground. Don't step on that. It's going to pop. So that's his boss mechanic, and when he does this, you just keep on moving. Ideally just try to be behind him, but now he's frozen, so he's not doing anything.
Your pulse quickens.
Okay, we're going to get to the center of the map.
The eternal impure. With bloodlust empowered.
And then he's going to jump out at you, and you can do a little roll. See how he does the little jumped out.
But soon all but
A little early over there.
in unending war. Death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer sour.
Gonna roll out of the way.
I smell your blood, and I am ravenous.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to see where those things went, because there's overlap of the same color, which is unfortunate.
Of pain,
Okay, now when he does this, we don't want to attack at all, because we're going to move slower. Alright, we got kind of hit by one. Oh, cool, he's frozen again.
and I am ravenous.
He's doing that other move again, but I can't see, because overlap, same color, unlucky.
I can't do that.
You are hunted.
Hopefully we can kill him before he does his... I don't even know if you can, he might have to do this.
Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And hound now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger
Time.
grew ever stronger.
Get behind him. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. But we got him. We're affected by corrupted blood. Oh, didn't get to fully mouse over it. But the boss is genuinely really hard. So if you die during this boss, don't worry.
If only for a moment. The madness.
But that's why cold is really good.
Being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
Let's check out the
I
drops.
found messages
Big drops coming up.
from the desert.
From the Vastiri.
Yes. Find her.
Seeing you beat this character the first time. Oh, I fought this boss before. Not on this character, but on my ranger. Yeah, night and day difference, to be honest.
As you wish.
Ooh, we get an exalted orb. And we got a helmet. Maybe I can use the quiver on my ranger. We'll go pick up everything because I need gold right now. we kind of dry on the gold because we bought. I think we bought this. Oh no, we bought the boots with movement speed because I hate moving slow. And then he's gonna tell us thanks, and then we're gonna move east. So what we're gonna do also is go to the stash, and we are going to well, let me identify all the items at what's the wanderer, the hooded one.
We must.
And then he's gonna tell us we need to go east. So let's identify the items first, and then check out if Una, wherever she is, they move around.
See you.
So
Makes fun of my collection.
ooh, there's +2. Oh, we already looked at that one. So we're gonna get rid of that.
Treasure it.
Is this any good? We have. So, I mean, I have 2 regal orbs right now, which is not bad at all. In fact, I'll probably regal this because there's probably a very few chances that we get something better. We can even exalt it. Oh, yeah, let me show you guys this. Since this is actually a pretty good item, I would say, because +2 levels and then it's got damage on it. Now, if I hold Alt, I can see the rolls on it. It's actually rolled pretty much the bottom, but the spell level, this is the main reason why we run this. So first off, we're going to take our item and convert it to a rare because a blue item can only have 2 mods. Now we're going to make a 3 mod item. We got 5 life per enemy killed. unlucky, no good. But we can use that Exalted Orb that just dropped, which is right here. It's going to augment a rare item with a new random modifier. Now, what can it pull from? Honestly, these are like hundreds and hundreds of different rules. I don't want to make it too complex. I'm just going to use one so you guys can see how it works. So it's going to add another mod. A rare item can have 6 mods. I'm going to use one. Boom, we got 12 to intelligence. Cool, that's useful. Now, I could add another random mod on it. And will I want to do that? It's not that bad. It depends on what's called the item level. Honestly, this item it's good enough. I'm going to do it just... Wait, we're not going to regal it. We're going to exalt it. Another mod. What did we get? 15 maximum amount. It's like usable, but nothing too exciting. Now, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mods on it. So I can get one more mod on it, and then the item is done. Now, I could re-roll some of these, but I don't want to have a chance. Like, you do a lot more to the item, but right now, I'm good. If I get another Exalt, maybe we'll throw it on. It's the reason why is because the item level is going to determine what certain things can roll. If I hold Alt, you can see it's a level 14. And we're going to be going and getting some other items later. So, I think our helmet's okay. I don't really like that it gives us negative. We'll replace that eventually. But let's go sell everything else to the NPC. Who's the NPC to sell? Okay, so we're going to sell all of these. Oh, projectile skills. That's pretty good. I think I have this on my other character. They're pretty much the same thing. And then we're going to get rid of that. And then we will continue. Again, if I see anything that has a socket that's like 100, I'm probably going to be taking it. I also definitely need a better, like, this could be like plus 30 life. We can get what's called a heavy belt. And we can get extra stats on that. Some of the NPCs move, by the way. Like, that guy usually is right over there. But go talk to the hooded one, and then we're going to go follow the beast trail. If you get something that you don't want, it's just a little cutscene. It doesn't really matter too much, though. If you get something that you don't want, you can also go to the hooded one, and he will also let you refund your passes. We actually have another passive point to put in. We're getting close, man. You're getting close. I can't. Can I hit accept? Okay. So now we are in Act 2. There is a resistance penalty. You'll see my resistances over here. We have negative 14 lightning res and fire res, which is no good. But, well, I don't have anything to really fix it. It's kind of we have this unique equipped. We're just like, it's good and bad.
I did not know if I would see the Vastiri again.
What class we're playing with? This is a Sorceress.
It's good to be home.
Jones. The Sorceress. And fun class. This game feels refreshing. I know, right? I like that it has that slower pace, and it's really nice. Like I said, I'm desperate for gold right now. But like, it feels like everything, like all the gears in this game are kind of churning. Like they all kind of like work. There's not like an area that like one of the gears is like so broken, right? Like, I like that the vendors actually carry good stuff. That's a huge thing with, like, Diablo, which I've told them that as a Diablo partner. I really want, like, the vendors to do something. Like, what's the point of your vendors, you know? Why do we have clans? Like, those kind of things. So, hopefully they can fix those things. These hyenas will laugh at you. I like how they behave, too, like their movement. Really cool. But now we are in Act 2. So we gotta look for the next. There's a boss somewhere around over here. But big upgrade. So right now, like we're not getting very much damage in terms of the skill tree, but we will get something very big soon. It's gonna be experimental though. Because I don't know how much mana regen we need. Because right now it's like super good, no issues at all. But I'm worried that well, we will get extra 5 spirit, or I think 10 spirit eventually. There's like a quest that you do that will give you an extra 10. I mean, we can get it with items too. We're almost full because a lot of these items are like big. But what you can do if you're really like you're saving these, you can throw them in your stash, but you can also just pull all of your like things that are, I don't even know why we have that. All the things that are like 1 square, you can put them towards the bottom.
Leader,
Oh, we're already on the Wraith Breaker. Okay.
I need more time.
And we just got a checkpoint, so if we rip, it's not a big deal. The thing with the bosses in this game, you can honestly run into inconsistency because the bosses can crit, and I don't think that should exist. Oof. Because the difference between like a boss which already hits you for like half of your HP, if he hits like 2 crits consecutively, it's a big rip. Let's get rid of that guy. But since everything moves a lot slower, the bosses have genuinely been such a breeze on this class compared to my other one. It's not even because I built it wrong, it's just the game's meant to be hard, but when everything is 25% slower or frozen, I like it. Can dodge that. And you can see the attacks kind of coming a little bit like more. Let's try to drag the boss over here. The reason why is the hyenas are like throwing projectiles at us. There we go. Reposition the boss. Sometimes you gotta do this with some of like the pinnacle bosses. Okay, there we go. Great.
They come.
And they're still coming after us. Okay. Woo! Got a regal shard.
Leave you to the sands, bound.
And then some extra blues, but we're just using those to get some extra gold.
I must travel light.
Siphoning 1 may actually have some uses. You can see we played inventory Tetris and
That yet.
we could hold everything. Oh. Alright. You call this build the freezer? The Mr. Freeze? Oh, there we go, level 5 gem. Wait, we have 2 of these. Oh, my bad. We could have actually selected this. Okay, so we're gonna try out 2 new skills. Let's check out. Except for Incinerate, I hate channeled skills like this.
And ignite your enemies.
So what it does is,
Holding
oh,
for long enough causes the flame to lower enemies' fire resistance.
That's
and
actually kinda
leave
nice.
Burning ground.
and burning ground. Oh, okay.
Hold down the button.
I just don't like the way that those skills interact. I've always hated those skills.
Repeatedly unleashes explosions. Some fire skills, such as Flame Blast, can be cast from its location.
Ooh, that's cool.
Solar Orb repeatedly unleashes explosions. Some fire skills, such
Okay, and then Arc is the skill that I actually like. Okay, so this is one of my favorite skills in the entire game for POE 1. I'll show you guys what it looks like and kind of how it interacts. So its name is Arc, but it's literally chain lightning. If you've ever played any action RPG, it's chain lightning. Now, there's a game called Undecember. That game has the best chain lightning because it's actually hit scan. I don't know why they made it like that, because like it doesn't even need to chain. In that game, if it hits the first target, it'll hit like everything like instantly. Now with Arc, it has to balance, but like it's chain lightning. But it is one of my favorite skills. It's just better in Undecember. I don't know. I think that game has the best chain lightning. But let's go and sell our items unless we get something good that we want. I'll show you guys what that skill looks like. Oh, 95. I mean, hey, it all adds up. We're at some gold right now, and then we'll see if we get any other gems. Remember, you don't always have to look at this over here, like elemental. We have these other tabs, right? So let's see what other things we want. Raise zombie. We can mess around with zombie. Let's go ahead. Let's mess around with that. Let's see if there's anything else that we want. Some of these it'll have like. It's grayed out because it requires us to have like strength dex or whatever. Oh, it's over here. So every single build for the most part, it doesn't matter what class you're playing, you want flammability, hypothermia, conductivity. The other one would be like I guess like physical damage. But all of these will be like usable in all the classes. Some of these you may want to go check out. Like I said, I'm gonna run Raise Zombie just because it could be fun. Hopefully it doesn't cost reservation. I didn't actually check for that. So let's go ahead and run this. Now, I don't have enough room, so we're going to have to drop a certain skill. We'll drop the Ember skill. So no more Ember skill, we'll get Raise Zombie. Now, I think this may have to have a corpse in order for it to work. The rest of the minions, they just kind of summon. Now, do we have an uncut support? We do not, so that's not going to be an option. Now, I think I'm going to keep this for my other character, but I mean, we could sell it to get some extra gold. But I'm going to save it for my ranger. And now I want to say we will just go continue. But I'm going to check again. It's always good to check the vendors if they have something better. Sometimes they will. So like this, for example, it's not too bad, but nothing else that I really want. Ideally, we get an amulet. Yeah, I really should have probably bought that amulet. It was like 1100, like a long time ago, but I didn't get it. But let's go check what's the next quest. Oh, we're in town over here. I guess we're just gonna progress from this area. Just keep going. Hey mate, thoughts on the game? A big D4 fan. I like this game, man. I like this game a lot. Enjoying it.
I need more time.
He'll pop. Okay, and then also we need the corpses for our raised zombie.
I need more time.
I don't know how many zombies can we actually have. It might tell us what. Might have to hit this little open thing. Does it say maximum zombies? Oh, you can have up to 10. Okay. It'll just be something fun to mess around with. And we also have Arc, which is a new skill. Oh, we can also raise zombie. I mean, this is Arc. It's much better when there's multiple targets, but we'll see how the interaction works. Right now, we're just one-shotting them all. We don't even have any electric damage. I believe if I open up the map, oh, there's only one area here. Hold on. Ooh, wow, that did a lot of damage. You can see it kind of bounces. And as you increase, what happened to our zombies? They'll expire? Okay, let's go. It's not bad damage, actually, even though it's like we have no support for it. Cool stuff. But also we have lightning bolt. That was a skill I think granted by this. I never used it at all. Might as well show off everything. The zombies we're not really scaled into minions, so they might not be very good, but I just want to try out all the skills. It's probably not this way. My guess is it's got to be on the bottom right. What support skills do I need on Ice Nova to make it strong? So the best one is to make the duration shorter. I got the increased size. Oh wait, that's Frostbomb. So on Nova, I made it so we can't crit. So here's what I got. I have Arcane Tempo, so we get 25% more cast speed, and then Controlled Destruction. So it cannot crit, which is fine because I don't have any crit in the very beginning anyway, so it's fine. Here we go. We got some chest. Ooh, another uncut gem. Oh, is that, we just basically went right back to town. Oh, hold on, maybe this is, it's got, nope. Oh, that is a chest, might as well open up the chest. But, I don't know if the rarity of the chest matters, because, there's times where, it'll be in gold, it'll say chest, and I expect to get at least one rare item, and it doesn't even give me anything. So sometimes I feel like I get debated by that. So we'll go over to the next area. I just want to see if there was anything here. Some of this will be newer content for me in Act 2 because at the moment I played Ranger up into pretty much this point, and there's an ascendancy that you can get. But we're gonna go ahead and hop on board now that we kind of cleared out the area. Just wanted to see if there was anything to mention. It's not worth it. Basically, after you kill that boss, just keep on going. Just
The beast has go.
I'm gonna go continue. So we're going to talk to the NPC here. It's actually really cool. Now we're on like a moving caravan.
I am a seller.
And like I said, since this is like going to be a walkthrough that I've kind of experienced, you can see all the slaves.
For some to understand our older traditions.
They're just pulling, man. Dang, she's cheeked up. Okay. Let's go. All right. So now we have this little map, and we can actually click on it. And how this map works, because this is something I had to learn. I was like, how am I not, like, how do I teleport to the area? So you have to click on the little, like, it's a little, like, iron pin, like a, almost like a railroad pin. You click on that, and then from there, you walk outside. And when you go over there, the car kind of travels. It's really cool how they set it up. I like it a lot. Hello, Maurice. How's the game? It's good, man. I'm enjoying it a lot. Especially as this... I'm actually probably going to finish Sork first, and then we're going to be playing Ranger. I really just like this class, like a lot. So now we're going to use the map, because this area is, I guess, closed. We have to go back to a different area, because you go over here and it's like, oh, it's locked. I don't know really why they did this. I think for the sake of, like, perhaps they want us to, like, learn how to use the little, like, map thing, because you now have got to go to the map, and then we go click over here on the bottom, and then now we're over here, and then we exit down here. It's cool though. Like, I think that the concept of this moving like car as you're going is awesome, man. But yeah, as far as Ice Nova goes, it honestly isn't really that good for damage. What I'm using Ice Nova for is pretty much just to freeze the enemies and then also chill, so it makes it much easier. See how he's not moving? Because Frost Bomb, it takes 2 seconds for it to work, but it hits so dang hard, it's so worth it. Watch. It popped, killed everything except for the Hulk, but some enemies will be tankier than others in games, you know. And I'm not getting damaged right now. We're going straight for Mind Over Matter, because I think it's got so much good potential. It's basically like it's mana shield at 100% value for 1 point, which to me I actually think it's a little bit too OP. In POE 1, it's 30%, but this game it's 100%, which to me is good value. But up until we get to it. It's close, man. We were so close. 2 points and we're going to get it. Now, I'm going to rush it. Now, do I recommend to rush it? I'll let you guys know if it was a bad idea. The reason why is I may unspec these 2 points. And then we're going to get like mana regen here, mana regen here. I'm going to look up the word mana regen. And I'm taking so many of the mana nodes. And the reason why is because we're going to need it. Mana recovery and mana regen. Is there a difference? I don't know, but that's weird because like it's a big node for 15. But there's also like other like mana nodes probably. We have increased maximum mana. So like that's 5% max life. Any increases to mana is basically max life. That's so good. Like it's crazy that like they removed, legitimately, if you type in the word life, they used to have life everywhere on the tree, but it's legitimately removed everywhere. And if we get extra mana regen like, anywhere too, like, oh, damage taken recouped as life, but I want recouped as mana. There's a special belt that gives us 50%. Oh, there's a good node right here. Life and mana regen rate. Well, we don't really get any like life regen because it doesn't really matter. This is like a non-stat over here. This is minions max life. But yeah, there's no more like HP. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, I didn't even notice that this was here. Oh, damage. Oh my gosh. So we can get 70% right there. So I guess this could give us 8%. You know what? Is that like good? Because like the thing is, I just see this as so big. All damage is like all the damage just goes straight to my mana, and I just get stacked mana regen. I want to build into that, and then the 20% mana recoup is like fine. I'm gonna get that for sure. It's damage taken, right? It's damage taken recoup. Yeah, 20%. So 20%. This is basically 20% damage reduction. It takes 8 seconds because that's how recoup works. It doesn't even tell you if you hold Alt. But the word recoup. Let me actually open up the better website. So the better website, if you guys want to use your skill tree, is POE DBTW. So you want to go to passive tree, and then we're going to type in recoup, and see all of the recoup nodes. Ooh. Okay, so, oh shoot, I want to reset this. I didn't want to put in that point. Okay. Recoup, and this is going to be really, really strong potentially. Damage recouped as life could be good, but like if we recoup it as mana, that's what I want. That's physical damage. There's elemental, but you can actually get 40% of elemental damage recouped. So we have minion recoup, damage recouped, life, mana, and energy shield. Oh wow, that's pretty. Dang. You get 3%. What's this one? Life. I just want it all as like mana. So damage taken. So we have one right here. So that's 20 minions. Damage recouped as life. Recouped as mana. It's pretty far if I was to get that for just 1 point into that. Unless I want a path over there. There's some over here. What's that one? Increased maximum energy shield. I'll probably skip out on that. But like this one is like so close by over here. And this is what mana regen. These ones we won't take. It technically it's probably a pretty decent thing, but like I already have 100%, so this does nothing for our build. Then we are also getting mana regen, and then we're gonna take this other mana regen. So I actually think this build has really good potential for sure. You have to buff a lot of the mana recovery. Yeah, definitely. Is it better than Diablo currently? I enjoy this game more than Diablo. Yes. Diablo 4. Well, I mean, I don't really play Diablo 2 as much anymore. I love Diablo 2 though. This is more like Diablo 2. So if you like Diablo 2, you'll like the game. Oh, he's like rolled right into that. But remember, we're gonna have to get a lot of mana recovery for it to work, and getting it like early on right now may be a bad idea. I don't know. I feel like the zombies AI a little bit too slow, and also since we're shattering the enemies, we don't leave behind a corpse, which is bad. Like most of the corpses just don't exist, and the zombies, I don't know if they're set on a timer or what, but it doesn't seem like they last very long.
Not yet. Feel the chill.
I just wanted to mess around with Arc. I actually really like Arc. Like, it's actually a really nice skill. And what we can do, just to mix it up a little bit for gameplay, I'm going to throw in these two supports on Arc. Even though, like, you know, Nova's kind of our build right now. We have plus the cold damage. It's kind of counterproductive, but I like to mix it up. But if you're enjoying the other one, just keep going, man. Maybe I'll go lightning later. But I'd say, like, I know for sure I like Eye of Winter. That's literally Frozen Orb from Diablo. But this is doing good enough damage. Oh, I should probably pick up that augmentation, though. Don't leave any Exalted Orbs. This is a pretty good clear speed, I'd say. I guess I could throw down one of those Frost Bombs first. But the Frost Bomb is still just amazing.
I need more time.
Why is this game better than Diablo? I mean, that's subjective. It's like, you know, someone like prefers, let's say, Burger King or McDonald's or Taco Bell. People like different things. I mean, I currently am enjoying this game. But if you like a faster gameplay, it might not be for you. Is Frost and Lightning a good combo? Honestly, with this game, they want you to kind of play with everything, because there's certain monsters that are immune. I think they want you to at least try to hybrid too, but I'll get to endgame and I'll see if it matters. And one thing that I think is good to keep, I think to have one charm for lightning, one for fire, one for cold is good to have. And the reason why is because if you come across a boss that hits for one specific type, saving it will be definitely a good investment. Let's see if we can fight this boss. There's a boss coming up. Let's see if we can fight this boss without Nova. We'll use this skill instead. Alright, we are 1 point away, guys. 1 point away from committing to something that could be bad. Well, I know it's going to be good, it's just that I don't know if we're going to be able to, like, run it now. We might have to, like, wait. And if I get it and it's bad, and we have no mana and we can't attack, we could still use Lightning Bolt. This costs no mana. It's interesting that this actually costs none, because it's granted by the actual staff itself. And it's a level 5. I would prefer that one that shoots out the ice shards. This has a socket, so we're going to pick it up. Ooh. We'll summon our little minions here to see how they do. Are they doing damage? Oh, it's not too bad. Ooh, got an uncut support gem. Cool, cool. Let's see what we can mess around with Arc. You have what? Faster cast, no crit? Yeah, I don't think the minions last very long over here. Where's that? Uncut support. Okay. Let's see, what does it recommend on Arc? Chain. Well, technically it does 50% less damage, but it does chain one more time, so that gives us 10% more damage per each remaining chain. Oh, you know what might be kind of good to run now? I didn't even think about this. So since we were running like, let's do Unleash on Ice Nova. That way it still like has a purpose right now for our build. We can do it on this. So now we can go Nova, pop multiple times. And I still get to have my fun, and it has like a purpose. It activates like multiple times at once. The thing with lightning damage, by the way, though, it's very inconsistent. Like our damage. Let's see, what is the damage on lightning? What is this? Not spark. Arcs. So its damage is 49 to 273. Whereas the cold damage will be very consistent. We need to go. Ooh, is it over here? Probably up at the top. Can I share my loot filter? Oh, I'm just using the filter blades that I never sync. If you go to my most recent video, it's linked, Josh. So yeah, just look at the most recent video. I just don't have the link off the top of my head. And then I got the colored version by someone else on Reddit. I mean, it's all linked. What's your opinion on the difference between Diablo and POE? Well, this is a lot slower game. Like, this is more the Diablo 1 and 2, which I like. I mean, I generally like all the Diablo games. But it's just that, like, it's a nice refresher from Diablo and Last Epoch, Torchlight Infinite. Like, those games are very fast, which I kind of liked. But now it's nice to kind of go back.
Seems to have taken them.
Look at that, it's still like one-shots, man. Very good. We don't need these boots. But the next level is going to be massive, guys. We're going to see if it was a bad investment or not. Really cool looking skill too. Whenever there's an elite, I try not to like push too far away. He's frozen. Okay. You know one thing I've never really liked in action RPGs though, and it happens in almost all of them. Wait, can we hold? We can hold this. Is that when you kill a monster, and I'm curious to know how you guys feel about this. I don't like it when I kill a monster and then it has to explode. Like if it explodes with loot, that's cool, but I don't want it to explode like on me and then I just like lose half my HP because I want to pick up the item. It just, I don't know why. Almost every action RPG, except for I think Torchlight Infinite doesn't do it. Like almost every action RPG does that. They're like, oh, you killed the thing. All right, it's gonna explode on you. We're gonna disenchant this one. Ooh, is that a helmet? You can get plus minions in helmets. This is gonna be great when we make our minion build. I probably should make a tab for the minions because I do want to play minions, but I'm definitely never playing minions at the start because I don't want bad expectations for the game's difficulty. Minions make the game honestly way, way, way easy. Oh, whoops, we don't want to actually sell that. We want to buy that back, and we want to go to the salvage bench, and we want to salvage this for the socket. Now we are 8 out of 10. Once we get 10, we can socket one of our items. And we can also go to NPC, see if we can buy anything good. Again, anything that's 100, I would not mind. That is a socket. That's 1,000. It's got how much movement speed? 15 stun threshold. That's not even a good stat. I'm not even gonna bother like trying to do rarity and stuff. What does this give us? This thing is pretty garbage, except for the mana. So we could definitely get a better pair of gloves. See if we have like an amulet. It's a charm. Oh. Ooh, I think I kind of want this. It's not bad. These are so rare. It's like 2,000, but I never see amulets, like ever. So, we get extra int, and that's going to be nice. So how much mana do we get for that? Oh. Okay, cool. That's like 50. Because int also gives you mana per. So that's kind of nice. And it rolled a little bit high on the int, on the implicit. And there is probably going to be a bunch of items that let you reroll, but let's go ahead and continue. We have plus mana on this. What else do we have? Cold res, increased rarity, mana regen. I think that this is fine. I do want to get as much mana regen as possible. And what else? Yeah, gloves could definitely use an upgrade in belt. Let's see if we have any. Do we have any belts? Any belts? We have regen, mana recovery from blasts. No good. A helmet probably should be replaced, but nothing yet. But the main differences, to answer your question, going back to like POE and Diablo, Path of Exile is a game where you have to read. Diablo, it's kind of like a pick up and play, very casual friendly. Well, it's not Diablo 1 and 2. Diablo 3 and 4 casual friendly. POE not casual friendly, but you can go on YouTube, watch guides. I make video guides. Find someone that you like, learn Path of Exile. Diablo you can play by yourself and it'll be a smoother experience. I'm really liking this arc skill because it's damage and it's range. But what we can also do, since you know, we have all these like skill gems and stuff, when do we get another cold skill? Because like this can happen in the game where like you're like, I really like this other skill, but I have like investments into another one. So what I could do is I can unspec, let's say, these 3 points here, and then I unspec 2. So I would unspec Path of Winter, so I have these 2 cold ones, and I just get the lightning ones. That's all I need to do to basically swap from cold to whatever. Now, if you're enjoying cold, which I probably still recommend to run cold, I wish there was one that gave you like less of a number. And if I wanted to, I could put, let's say, 2 points here, and then I'd save an extra point, and then these would just be to intelligence. But I kind of like getting the extra damage. But also the freeze buildup is still not bad. If I was to, let's say, like, throw down Frostbomb, I mean, is it really that big of a deal that we lose out on, I don't know, what is this, 28 cold damage? I mean, like, yeah, sure, it helps out, but, like, this isn't, like, a more damage multiplier. But I'm really liking Arc right now, and once we hit another level, there's probably going to be something else that we find that we like. I know for sure we're going to be at skill level 6, which is going to be level 22. We'll definitely be throwing on one of these curses, but I'm still going to be stuck with pretty much these skills until then. Now, there is that one skill that shoots out a bunch of, like, ice shards. I would run that for sure, but, like, sometimes you just get bored running the same skill again and again, and I think that's totally fine. I'm going to upgrade that because this is big damage. Frost Bomb could be probably played till the end game. Like, again, it just does so much damage compared to so many of the skills in the game, and it's been like this for a long time in PoE. Like, even in PoE 1. Like, there's no denying that it performs super well. But for bosses, I think Novo is probably going to be good. So for some of the trash, up until we get to a boss, I may actually just use Arc. Is it elite? Oh yeah, of course it's elite. I was wondering why it wasn't just dying instantly. Oh, there's Frost Bomb. Cool. Let's see, do we have another Regal Orb? Oh, I do. I want to actually upgrade this amulet to see if we can get another cool mod. We got 5 decks. Ugh, no good. I mean, it might help for, like, item requirements, because we're probably going to want, like, a better chest piece. Like, right now, what does this give us that's good? It's 2 different resistances. That's it. Strength doesn't matter for our build. I mean, it gives us, like, I don't know, 4 life. What is it? 1 strength equals 2 life. Oh, okay, so we gain 16 HP. Alright, coming up to a boss now. And so I can get, where is it? Well, we can use Ice Nova for Unleash. It's still, like, actually, like, fine. Alright, coming up to a boss. Boss time. So with this boss, you just kind of attack and move. Trying to step in the gas. The gas is not good to breathe in. And also, when he does that little rotation, kind of watch out. Ooh, okay. When he does that, yeah, make sure you move around. I know there's burning ground, but it's much better to take the burning ground damage than the direct flamethrower. Oh, wow, that almost melted us instantly.
I can't do that yet.
So if we were using the Frost Nova, I think this boss fight would have been way easier.
I can't do that yet.
Well, Frost Nova goes up really fast on Unleash.
I need more time.
There we go. Oh, there's our big node, guys. It's time to see if it's worth it or not. So we'll see. And the reason why I say it's worth it or not is our mana regen. Oh, I should have checked out what our mana regen per second was. Uncut skill gem, level 6. Ooh, nice, nice. We're gonna upgrade to level 6. Where is that one? So we could upgrade. Cold Snap was cool. I think this one is actually probably one of the best ones, but it's just like it requires like kind of like an activation. So let's see, what is it? Oh, it pulses every. How long does it last? So the duration is 10 seconds, so it's like 200 damage. It's like actually not bad. And if I like throw this down, it'd be like throwing this down, then throwing the other one down. But to actually activate it, you know what? We can try out Incinerate. As much as I hate this skill, I should try out all the skills just for the sake of trying them out. Where is... oh, we have to equip it, right? So Incinerate, let's go ahead and throw that in. We'll remove Cold Snap, because I honestly really didn't like the skill. And then... let's throw on this one. So here's Incinerate. Oh. Oh, you can... Wait, I thought you can move with it. Maybe I have to change it to WASD in order to, like, move with it.
I must travel light.
Let's see how the performance is with it. Oh, am I supposed to... Oh, my bad. I have to free that NPC here for the quest.
Winds praise you. 1,000 praises, my friend. Please take me back to your caravan.
Okay, nice, nice.
Just don't touch me, Faridan.
You want to see if we'll just rip out? Balbala? Alright. Remember, we have less mana recovery, but I don't see it being really that bad right now. But like, look at our HP. It's not going to drop until our mana goes away. So with this build, guys, we don't even need any HP. I think, I don't know if there's some damage that will bypass the way it works, but... So basically, we've doubled our HP pool. Because we have 380 and the life. Now, I'm obviously going to use mana for our, like, builds, so... I may remove the cast speed, but, like... Oh, that was a big chunk of damage, but... I took 0 damage. Now, what we could also do, is I could do something like instead of running Arc, let's say I ran Lightning Bolt, and I was to run, like, Arcane Tempo, and then I swapped this to Lightning Bolt. Now, at this point, I basically have, like, 1,000, and I just spam this. This is my main skill now, if I wanted to. Because it costs no mana to use. Now, is this skill good? No, I really hate this skill. Like, our Arc is way better. But it's just that, oh wait, this is an Arc. Alright, there we go. But I'm just, like, showing you that, like, if you wanted to, like, if I had that Glacial Spike skill, I forgot what it's called in this game, but, like, if I had that skill, I would 100% be using that. But I've noticed, like, my mana, not so hot anymore. Let's go turn in our stuff and get to the next area. And also look at more mana regeneration options, because we have 50% less mana regen. And remember, when we take damage, it's going to drain it from here. So let me see what my mana is looking like as far as it goes. Where's our mana per second? Mana, I'm going to actually check out how the stat works as well. So I'm going to do this, and we're going to look at some stats. So I'm going to refund some passives. So it's 200 with this. So remember, our mana regen, where's it, mana per second? Is 9.4. I'm going to write these down. So I can, like, so if this is 9.4, right? Let's go ahead and apply. We have 18. So it is going to be half. Now, if I increase my mana regen with, let's say, this, it's going to go to 22.5. And I'm also going to refund this. I'm going to grab this. It's 11.2. Okay. So it doesn't... It's probably how it works is this number is not the same. Like, see how this over here gives us 25% mana regen. Now, this 50% less mana recovery rate applies after, not before. So it's inverse multiplicative, which means it makes it as difficult as possible. Now, we do have some options, though. We're going to be getting this next. I'm going to unspec out of this one as well, because I want to get as much mana recovery and mana as possible. So we're going to stack as much mana as possible, because any percent mana, right? I don't know if they call it maximum mana in this game, but we're going to go do POE DB and find out, like, increased maximum mana. I don't know what to call it. Is it like increased mana? There's increased mana regen. Is there no plus maximum mana in this game? I see the mana regen. There's not even plus mana. Okay, so in POE 1 and 1, you have maximum life, but there's none in here. So all of these nodes are basically going to be half. Now, when I was at, like, what was it? Like, basically 20 mana regen, it seemed like it was fine, but it's just going to be another hurdle that we have to get over. Ooh, what's this? It's got lots of stats. All right.
No need to rush.
Let's go sell these. 500, nice. So we're getting a lot more now. Dang, if I had the dex for that, that'd be nicer, because it's numerical stats good. If I could use it, yeah, I would, but I can't. No stats. So let's go ahead and salvage. We're at 9. But I want to say we definitely would want to try to... Let's add another mod to this. We probably have a bunch of these. It removes 50% recovered life when used. Okay, and we have 62% increased mana. Cool. And I think that'll be worth it. And we can actually get rid of these flasks. Actually, is this an upgrade? 260. Bigger number, better. We can upgrade the flask. Increase charges. Whoops. And then we're going to add this. So you can also modify your flasks too. Don't forget to do that. And then also touch the flask after, or the well. So I'm just going to sell these just so we don't have those kind of clogging up our inventory. But yeah, we definitely could use some extra upgrades if we can in the glove department. We've been waiting to get some upgrades here. Ideally, as much mana as possible. We're going to become like a mana stacker. Nothing over there. Let's go ahead and continue. And I don't know, actually, we might actually have return to the caravan. Oh, gotta return to the caravan. So our goal here was to save the person. I don't know if there's another boss here though. I think that was the only boss over there. So going back, and we'll go and continue. Dang, we're already at another hour here. That was relatively fast. But well, I mean, we kind of ended on a boss. But what I'm most excited about is to try to get this build up and running for all of this like mana regen. So now our goal is to, since we have a lot of survivability now, because we just grabbed that, we're gonna get every sort of mana regen possible, and we're gonna get all three of these. Remember, since we have 50% less, these are all basically cut in half. So it's a pretty big thing, but once we get adverse regrowth, which is in 1, 2, 3, 4 levels, but there's probably going to be another 2 passives relatively soon. So we'll get this in our next play session, and we are going to be getting 20%, we get reduced life regen rate, but like whatever. We have 20% of the damage taken recouped as mana. So 20% of that damage is going to go right back to our mana. So that's going to be a big node for us for sure. There's actually another one, I think. It's somewhere over here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, damage taken recouped. Yeah, as mana over here. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be going here in the skill tree. There's like, I guess, spell crit. So it's not super far out of the way where it's like, okay, we're definitely not getting that. There is percent maximum mana here too, which is like basically 4% more like life, because that's what it does. And there's a jewel socket. It might be worth it to actually grab this. So we'll have like 25% is recouped. And I know that there's a belt that gives us 50% recoup. So if we add it all up, like 75% of the damage we take from mana will just get regenerated as mana. So at that point, like I have 75% damage reduction. I think it's gonna, I'll be honest guys, I would not be surprised if it gets nerfed, but you know, I'm gonna play it around while we can. It's a big brain, right? But anyways, let's go ahead and end it off on our POE play session for part 4 of our Sorc. We'll be back with part 5 very soon, Kappas.